Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles right here. I hope you guys once again had a fantastic day today. Okay, so welcome back again for another episode of course on our FIFA 21 MK Dons career mode. Of course we're now halfway into January, getting through obviously this season as quick as possible of course, before obviously new FIFA 22 comes out of course. So obviously we'll be doing 5 games in this video, like we will be doing for most. It depends if I go through, so League Cup, so if I get through that with obviously Liverpool, I've still got one more game against Liverpool, even though we beat 5-2 in the first leg, and then of course we've got Liverpool, we've got the final to play, so if we get through that, which we should do, obviously by just going off by the first leg obviously, we should be through to the final. Of course FA Cup, Champions League, and then the Premier League still to finish. So with the way I've worked it out, if I get through everything, so get through the final of the Champions League and the FA Cup as well, I'll have around about 35 games left from my last recording, I think it was. So if I do at least 5 videos, 5 games, 5 matches every video, then I should be able to roughly get the season done a bit more quicker, sort of thing. So and also I'll try to get the videos out as quick as possible, like I said to you guys before of course FIFA 22 does come out. So yeah, on to our first game. Anyways, our first game will be against Crystal Palace away. Of course, looking at the league table though, before we do go into that game, we do have 62 points in the table, 22 games played, only 2 draws with 20 wins. Awesome, unbeaten so far, playing some dominant football. Of course, drew with Fulham in our last, I think, fixture it was. Was it our last fixture? A little look. Wait, did we play then? No, we didn't play then. It should be around about. Yeah, it was our last Premier League fixture. I could have actually just went back like this and then just went to our calendar, but yeah. So yeah, 2-2 with Fulham in our last Premier League fixture. Not a great result, but Palace should be okay. Maybe they've not been great of late, even though they were one of our hoodoo teams. Still can cause problems, of course, but of course we have to just still make sure we win that. But yeah, and then we've got West Ham away in the Premier League as well. Then Reading, our next opponent in the FA Cup, should get through that. Liverpool second leg, should get through that to the final, and then Everton at home in the league. So that'll be the 5 games as of right now that we'll be playing in this video. So yeah, sit back, relax, let's go through this and hopefully get the results that we want to get. So Crystal Palace first. Let's start off this video, hopefully on a good note.
My advice to the players out there is try and get off to a quick start.
Gets past them easily. There you go, posting in. Nice start. It is 1-0 Ribeiro Vigario, which is very surprising to get a goal. And I say that because he's not really been on form. I've been given loads of chances. Obviously, whilst Adeyemi was out injured, of course Adeyemi is back now, which he'll hopefully come back in the team in this video. He's not involved in today's game though, but yeah, decent striker Vigario is, but he hasn't been on form. He's had a lot of chances as well. That you could say only just gone in as it's come off the post. So, but decent player, but just hasn't performed, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, good start, and he gets it as well. I mean, watch it. The thing is, there's nothing really wrong with that goal, but as you can just see there, I've jumped up, and my player, as you see here, Ola, he moved behind that attacker. That was literally my ball. Literally, that was actually my ball, but for some reason my right back just went behind their attacker. I don't know why he's gone behind him. You could see it the other way where their attacker's gone in front of my defender, but all that time before the ball literally got any closer to my player, I was in front of him, but then my player just decided to go behind him.
Not just from one side, but from both.
Oh.
Big chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him.
I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. I genuinely don't know what to say. I literally don't. Dominating, possession-wise, not a lot of chances to be fair. But got a strong team out there as well. Look, we just literally cushioned it down for him. Is what it is. It's another lucky goal. All it is with a computer. Alright, 2-2 from a corner. Yes, I look pissed off. Why do you think? Like, this is just wrong. It really is. I don't think we deserve really anything out of it, to be honest with you. But there's certain parts where we should be getting goals. What is going on? I don't know. 2-2, back in it. Can we get a last minute winner? I don't know.
Good connection. A goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. This is why we adore this
Wow.
game. Late drama.
Wow.
Now, they're in
Why has my defender not got that? We've just lost the game, literally the last minute when we was just attacking. For what? We've lost our unbeaten record for what? I'm actually, yeah, really shocked. Really shocked. I can't. As I say every time, I can't wait to FIFA 22. I can't. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it, but Dennis Lingard right there. Lingard is probably the tallest player on the pitch. Look at that. Look at that. It's gone right through Lingard's face. Literally. I'm sorry, the proof's right there. Alright, so I've not done this for a while. Obviously, it's my first defeat for ages, of course. But we've got to do the traditional. Well, on FIFA, honestly. I say it every time, guys. I say it every time. So you can't just say, oh, you know. No, I have a reason. Especially that last goal. Obviously, it's fresh in the mind, of course. It's just right there. But the way I see it, from what I can see, it's gone through Lingard's face. Literally. Like, Dennis Lingard is literally the tallest player on the pitch. And it's gone right through him, practically. Okay, so just to let you guys know, a bit of transfer news, of course. It's probably not much of no use in telling you guys these probably transfer news in some ways, but we might as well, of course, it's part of the game. But I only say that because like there's no point in probably telling you this, because obviously it's last season. But hey, it's not big news, but of course, like I said, it's the last season. I might as well just tell you anyway. But we saw William Saliba. We tried selling him in August, but he wouldn't actually go. Well, I didn't actually have any offers for him. I didn't want to transfer list him. I wasn't fully ready to completely just be like, okay, I want you gone, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, I had a bid in the end for Real Madrid throughout the summer. I got a bid right at the end, and you know, accepted it, but didn't go through. Why? I'm not actually too sure why it didn't. So yeah, didn't go through. So I've kept him since then. And finally, we've got an offer. We had an offer of 83.4 million. Surprisingly, as you see there on the screen, from none other than Aston Villa. Like, what the hell? Aston Villa. They bought Davis off me for 127 million or something like that. It's something ridiculous. And now they just bought Saliba for 83.4 million off of us. So, good bit of business. I've got players that can play there. I'm happy to start other people, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, so just thought I'd let you guys know anyways. That's a bit of business. And I'll obviously let you guys know any more towards the end of the transfer window. So, yeah. Okay, so on to our next game. I'm probably going to go on about it a lot because I usually do. It's just such a shame. Losing an unbeaten record to Palace. No disrespect to Palace if you are a Palace fan. But, yeah, it's so bad. And they're right at the bottom as well. They're 16th now. They were 17th. They moved up position after that win. But it just shouldn't be a defeat. I'm sorry, go back on the goals and tell me. You know, honest, I don't mind comments, I don't mind people giving their honest opinion, but you've got to be honest with me as well, and just say that the goals is just where FIFA needs to sort it out. Just obviously, like I said, one of the goals, my player Ola, my right back, went behind the striker. He was in front of him for ages, and until the ball got to him, he went behind him. You know, it's nothing to do with the striker getting in front of him or anything like that. No, which is obviously normal in real life, but it won't because of that. And then the last goal, you know, like. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to say really anymore. Just absolute rubbish right now. But yeah, it is what it is. It's our first defeat. Right, we're still a good 8 points ahead of Man City and 9 ahead of Liverpool. So it's fine as long as we win this game, continue, and whatever. You know, one defeat is not the end of the world. But it's just frustrating how it's happened. That's the only thing that's pissing me off. But yeah, so on to West Ham anyways. Away. Let's do it. They are sitting in 12th right now. So. They're obviously doing better than what Palace was, but there you go. Still got a win, but yeah. So West Ham is next. Let's do it. Let's hopefully get those points. And yeah, just hope we can. Well, that's it. Good play. Go on, Pavlovic. Good start. 1-0. 6 minutes gone. Fantastic football between from the whole team. It's a good start, like I said. 1-0. It's what we need after that defeat. So get off and go in this game. It's a good ball in from Doku, and Pavlovic is there. Didn't have a great game against Palace, to be honest. Gets a header, gets the win. I think it's his 14th for the season as well, so good campaign for him again so far.
Might be able to produce from this position.
Come on, that's it. Adeyemi's there for his first since coming back from injury. It is 2-0. Adeyemi scores his first game back from his injury. Well, he was out also injured for quite a while, like 8 months, weren't he? And then he came back. Got about, I think, 9 Premier League goals at the start of the season. Then he's got injured again. He's been out for the last 2 or 3 months. Now he's back with a good goal. Good bang, as you can call it. Back with a bang, as they say. And yeah, makes it 2-0 on his first game back in the MK Dons kit. So yeah, 2-0.
Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And there it is. Still
Wow.
in this game.
I'd probably say that was probably the tightest defender I've ever done on FIFA. Seriously. I've never ever been so glued to the TV, literally concentrating. I tried and I tried. I blocked there as well. I literally tried and tried. Nice little finish, to be fair. Posting in. But nah, don't deserve it. But hey, yeah. 2-1. I don't know what to say about that. Oh my. Yes. 3-1. Lawson gets himself another Premier League goal as well. And that's actually a brilliant, well, simple. The finish is not the best in the world, but yeah, I mean it's a good finish. Let's just say that. But look at the little flick over. Actually, just gets his left foot and just dinks it over. Adeyemi with the assist there, and Lawson was on great form, starting to Bellingham today. Gets himself a goal as well. 3-1. Oh, look at this. Jesus. Come on, Villalba. Come on. 4-1. Literally, West Ham just had a chance. When I say a chance, it wasn't all that, but they had a chance to obviously score and obviously get back in it. But we managed to deal with it, block it, and it went all the way to Villalba, and he's just gone and ran from literally inside our own half, all the way down there. Just not quick enough there, players, and then just literally just to simply slot it in nicely for 4-1. Alright, it is that. It is done. It is a 3-1 victory over West Ham, obviously at the London Stadium. Is that what it's called, West Ham Stadium? I think it's London Stadium. I'm trying to think of that now. Is it? Or was that Tottenham? I don't know. But either way, it is 4-1. It's 3 points in the bag, and it's a good bounce back after our 3-2 defeat to Palace. So yeah, it's all good. Okay, so on to our next game. We have none other than Reading in the FA Cup. So good result over West Ham, of course. Great 3 points in the bag. Now got Reading in the FA Cup, so definitely a bit more of a weaker side. Confident still get a win in this. We should do. So yeah, let's see what we can do in this, anyways. Hopefully we can go through to the next round. So yeah, round 5. Hopefully, let's do this. Come on. Again and again and again. You can see just my facial expression. I'm just tired of absolute bullshit every time. There's nothing wrong with it overall. Like, he's had a shot to come off the post. But again, it's always off the post. And it's always, every single time, back to their player. Never to my player. Never. What a goal! What a goal! Familiano, the way that went in as well. I've never scored a goal actually like that. Not fully like that, no. That was a great goal just on the half time, just before half time. Actually drilled it on his right foot, just literally put a power on it. It's hit that bar and hit the back of the net. As you see it, watch this. This is a beautiful goal. I like this. The way it's gone in, barring in to the back. I love those sort of finishes. Brilliant. And Familiano just showing what he's actually still capable of, even if he doesn't play many games. Great finish. 1-1. Come on, Lee. Come on. Yes, he gets his first goal for the club. The ball rolls through. It's a good ball through, to be fair. And there you go. He has made it 2-1. And, honestly, we do deserve it. Now we're picking up a bit more better passing, a bit more better play. And there we go. Get the lead for the first time. Oh. Go on, my son. Streetsall. For 3-1. Keeper got a hands with a thing, but Streetsall, my young centre mid, another one, has come through and scored it. Simple as that. 3-1. Good stuff. And honestly, we're now doing some good football. We are. And it's actually a really good finish, to be honest. I think the keeper got a hand to it. It looked like he did. Did he get a hand? No, he didn't. It doesn't look like it from there. It just looked like it in fast motion. I don't know, did he? No. Okay, 3-1. It's all good. Oh, yeah, that's it, that's it. It is 4-1, game over completely. And Vieira, Ignacio Vieira, I think his first name is, young centre attacking midfield, trying to change him to centre mid though. Obviously, you know me, I don't play a cam role for anyone. But yeah, he gets his first goal in his first game, I think, for me as well. Good stuff. 4-1. It's a 4-1 victory. It is next round of the FA Cup for us. Obviously, with 1-0 down, it's a bit, kind of scary, really. Like, oh shit, we're gonna go out here. But luckily, we come back very strong as well. 4-1 victory. Youngsters do the job. There you go. Next round it is. Okay, so on to our next game. We have Liverpool in the second leg of the Carabao Cup. So yeah, the semi-finals, of course, are booking a place for the final, which we should really go through. To be a fair, 5-2 in aggregate, you just never know, of course, but we should really go through. So yeah, let's get this game done. Hopefully get the win, like I said. And obviously, just in general, the qualification, well, not qualification, you know what I mean, through to the final anyway. And yeah, let's hopefully we can do that. So let's go. Come on, that's it. Should be offside. Nelson is in. It's our first chance of the game. It is a goal, post and in. Get in there. What a ball over as well. Obviously space in the end, as he just gets behind him, just in behind Liverpool. Good run from Lawson. I weren't going to start him today, but I need at least a bit of a balance of a good and a sort of young youth reserve team, whatever. It is Liverpool, it's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy. Liverpool been all over his first few minutes, first 20 minutes, but we just get that one chance, get it up there, and there you go, in off the post, which is a nice way to finish. And there you go, 1-0. Ah shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Really? I thought I had that covered, but wow. Just a lot of space at the back. I pulled Dantas up. I should have probably done that. And then they've just gone on the attack. And free passes that I think we could have actually could have dealt with, really. Oh, look at that. Come on, Vigario. Yes! 2-1. Vigario puts us back in the lead. And it's a great finish there. As you see, space just opened up. And in the end, even though with Vigario having the ball in the end, still had work to do. Gets in the corner. 2-1. Come on. Oh my God, really? Dantas, mate. Come on. It's a crap ball in. And when I say that, it's just a rough ball in. I mean, it's a great ball. He's managed to reach him, but it's just North has just randomly swinged it in. Look at that. See, just little 1, sort of 2. And Cabrera should make it a goal, and he does. It is 3-2. I was surprised actually, because the way I turned to the left a bit, I thought maybe it was going to kind of go wrong, but it didn't. It is 3-2, 8-4 in aggregate. What a game! Oh, good play, Vigario makes it 4-2. That should probably seal the actual win on the day, probably. And it's a great finish into the corner. Vigario deserves the goal. He's actually had a good game today compared to most games he's had. Good little 1-2 there with Lee. Back to him, and there you go, 4-2. It's not offside. Wow. 5-2. I thought it was going to be offside, to be honest with you, but it isn't. That, see, that's where the problem is for teams like Liverpool. There's the gaps there. Go on. Oh, it is 6-2. And Novoa, my new £15 million signing. I actually forgot to tell you about this guy. Just a random signing. I signed for 15 million. Seems like a decent youngster, and there you go. Runs onto that. Actually gets a decent finish. And yeah, good stuff there. 5-2. Wait, 6-2. 5-2 or 6-2? Wait. 6-2, yeah, 6-2. 6-2 over Liverpool at Anfield as well. So another dominating performance. But again, weak side out there, and I've done really well, done my job. And there you go, Liverpool just ain't the same. I mean, we are in 2029 now. So, there's how you got the players that they do have, obviously, right now in the present, obviously in the life that we're living right now. So yeah, it's a good result, 6-2, and I'll take it on to the final. Okay, so a bit of transfer news, just to finish off with the last bit of transfer news anyways, to let you guys know for this video. Of course, we let Johan Gerber go, the 22-year-old. He went for £12.3 million to Hoffenheim in the end. Obviously, don't really need him, so I thought I'd let him go. And also Donnarumma, he's actually joined as well. I thought, you know what, my last season, I thought why not for a laugh, even if he is 29 years old now on the game, I thought I'd get him, and I swapped him as well for Manjagora. So he's gone the other way, plus £70 million, which I've got loads of money, so I thought why not. So Donnarumma has come. So that's the business. I just wanted to let you guys know. Of course, we've got this guy as well, Novoa, a 20-year-old for 15 million. He actually played a bit of the game against Liverpool. Good player. Felt actually really good actually. But yeah, I forgot to actually mention him before. But there you go, got him, and that's that. So that's the only transfer business. That's all that will be done for now, anyways. But yeah, on to our next game, which will be Everton. So let's see what we can do against Everton. Hopefully we can get the points there. Just obviously skip these 2 days, and yeah, hopefully we can do that. So yeah, let's see if we can beat Everton. Oh. Okay, that's the problem. You can just see that I'm just baffled. What has just happened? I have no words. No words. 1-0 anyways, but no words. Just look at it. Just look. Okay? That's all I can say. Come on. Come on. Yes! I didn't think that's going to come off, to be honest with you. There's just something about it. I just thought this ain't going to come off. And lucky enough it did. I was going to shoot it with Alba, but you know, actually just played it in the box. Fatty is there. Finally we get the goal. Literally, you know, they go 1-0 to an absolute ridiculous, one of my worst goals I've ever conceded, because I just don't know why it still went to their player. I really don't know. I don't know how. But yeah, equalised, decent stuff, and hopefully we can turn this around. That's it. Goes right through, and Haaland's in for 2-1. Comes on for Adeyemi, and he gets a goal. Haaland is really important at times. He does get some important goals, got to be honest. But 2-1 in the lead for the first time. Finally, good little ball through the middle there. And yeah, like I said, 2-1. Come on. Oh yes! 3-1. He literally just had a chance a minute ago, whether I just sort of carried it on and didn't edit it or whatever. I just had a chance with Camavinga, should have easily scored. How I didn't. It's resulted in this corner. There's a great ball in the corner. It's a good header down in the middle. Keeper probably should do better, to be fair. But it's in, and there you go. It's 3-1. Get in there. 3 points in the bag. Turn it around from going 1-0 down to probably the most ridiculous goal I've ever conceded. So I'm just going to have a little explain on it. Basically, I don't understand how my players like slipped. So if you remember, go back to it. You'll see. I mean, you know what? Let's go. Let's do this. I haven't done this for a while. I know I've probably recorded for quite a long while now, but let's just see. So let's just go to match highlights anyways, and let's just see the goal. So yeah, I've only got one goal down, as you see here. So if I just go to instant replay, it might be a bit more easier. So let's just do this. Yeah. So as you see here, it comes here. So it looks like nothing, right? So it's a simple ball into the box, right? It's just simple, so simple, into the box, right? As it gets here, my player goes to control it, which nothing wrong with it. You can see my controller. Obviously, that's the sensor. Obviously, wherever you point and blah blah. I've controlled it, right? So I'm obviously wanting to go that way. I've actually pressed the button to head it, but for some reason it's going to control it. Then the control is, well, it shouldn't be that bad, but as you see, it controls it, and it just goes away from, as you see here, and then that's how he scored the goal. Like, why would I do that? Like, I do remember batting the beat button. As you can see here, my controller has gone that way. Why do you think it's gone that way? Because I want to head it or whatever, just any way clear it, head, fucking volley it, doesn't matter. Just get it out. So, where am I going wrong? I don't know. And that is it's just a ridiculous goal to concede like that. Like, unbelievable. But yeah, either way, we've got the win anyways. I had to just talk about that. But yeah, so got the win. And there you go, so I'm really happy with that. The points in the bag, solid. Okay, so that'll be all from your boy Sneebles in this video. Still 8 points ahead of Liverpool. well, Liverpool have played a game more. Obviously, we've got to play a game against Leeds, which is next. We're the only two teams that are going to be playing this. Only two teams that need to catch up, obviously, with an extra game. So, yeah, obviously hope we get a win in that one. But yeah, the table was like that. Not too bad. 68 points in the table. But yeah, so still going strong. It's just still need to keep pushing and making sure we get the results. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys of course enjoyed. As always, leave a like and subscribe. And thank you guys for the support on this channel, and obviously the support on this series as well. So yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, take care and peace.